If you're ready to choose more than just a car and experience more than just a ride, come choose from our huge selection of new Mazdas and save with low 0.9% financing. It's time to move and be moved in your new Mazda from Team Mazda on Airline.
Good morning. Coming up on 7:03 here on this Wednesday morning. We like giggles and laughing.
Oh, yes.
We like the things that take us out of our day-to-day reality,
Absolutely.
right?
Yeah.
And sometimes
do a
that's
whole nother
reality
reality.
shows.
Like
And
the one
curious.
that's coming up on like its 50th season? Is that where you're going with this?
Yeah.
Man.
Okay. Oh, I'm going to give you two.
Yeah.
Big Brother or Survivor. Which one is it? Both have been pretty long running.
I feel like they're very similar. Didn't they start
Wait a minute.
around?
No, CBS Sunday Morning just did a show on Survivor. It's got to be Survivor.
Got it. Nailed it, Matt Williams. You get the gold prize.
It's got to be
Survivor.
It's got to be close though, right?
Is Big Brother?
Yes, Big Brother's been airing a long time on CBS
On
too.
CBS,
Yeah,
yeah.
so big premiere shows that have been legacy shows here.
And I always say, well, somebody has to be watching it, otherwise they wouldn't keep bringing it back. I've never seen Big Brother.
No.
I used to watch Survivor all the
All the
time.
time?
Yeah.
All the time.
So you
it's
need to
the
catch
same
up on
host.
50th season. I see. Oh,
is.
yeah,
A little bit of
been
catching
there
up. A
for
little bit
Yeah.
of catching up to do.
Well, they're said that they're doing a twist on things this season.
What's new?
They're actually letting viewers vote and change week to week how they'd like the show to come out. So you can help vote on how you want the challenges to play out, or you can vote on which challenge the contestants should
Really?
be part. Yes,
Okay.
they're trying to change it as an appreciation, token of appreciation for all the viewers who've been loyal to the show for 25 years. They really want them to be a part of this interactive experience. So we'll see how
Okay.
this goes.
And you watched them in the beginning like me,
Yes.
but not in like recent
Not
years.
in recent years.
Yeah, I guess they got to throw some new things in it to make it interesting.
I wonder if
Would,
it's going to end up like Fear Factor.
Would you be?
Ooh, I couldn't do that
would
job.
you jump onto the island? Would you be a contestant on
Well,
the
it's
Survivor?
funny that you ask
Oh,
because
here we go.
I've actually never watched an episode of Survivor,
Survivor,
okay.
or Big Brother.
Or Big Brother.
But there was a casting call, and I thought about it
For
Yeah.
Big Brother?
For which one?
for both.
For both of them.
Never
Really?
watched it a day in my life.
but also
Really?
you're like,
Oh, I
maybe?
can do this.
Yeah.
I don't even know what it's about.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get her done.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah,
be amazing.
actually, at my last station in San Antonio, one of somebody who was on air. She was a news person like us. She actually was in. She won Survivor. She won the.
She won?
She won the $1 million prize. It was years and years
Wow.
and years ago. But yeah, I mean, it's people question how real it is, but you have to be tough just to stay out there all the. I mean,
Yeah.
I couldn't.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
couldn't. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not eating bugs or anything crazy.
No.
No bugs?
No bugs.
Here's some
I'll try
insight.
anything once.
You would? Okay.
Yeah, then you starve after that. Right?
Well,
Right.
some insight about Big Brother. So my
Oh.
sister, she applied for Big Brother as part of the casting call. She actually made it pretty far. In fact, 2 rounds before they pick that final cast. But it gets messy, right? Because it's a show weaved in how they want your personalities to play out.
Yeah.
They start calling ex-boyfriends.
Oh.
They start calling people in your life that you've cut out.
Oh,
Really?
interesting.
Yes, and once it got to that, she got
Background
a
work.
call from her ex-boyfriend's mother
Oh
saying,
my
"Hey,
God.
I got a so sorry to out you, Grace. I love you." But it's so fascinating when she was walking me through the process. It gets really
That's so
messy. Those
serious.
producers
Wow.
are meant to
That's
dig into
slimy.
every aspect of your life to use that against
Wow.
you in the house. So just know if you ever think about applying for Big Brother, they will dig
got
into
it.
every aspect of your life to bring that up again.
Wow.
They do more vetting than I guess politicians.
Those
this is
producers,
craziness.
man, the investigative
That's
journalists are on it, I
interesting.
suppose.
Wow.
Yes.
I can't even imagine that phone call. Who is this?
Right.
Right.
Wait, why are you?
What
Right.
decade was that?
I thought I treated her really
Right.
nice.
The
Right.
relationship's
Right.
over. We're not getting back
We're not
together.
gonna-
I already told you this.
Ever.
We're
You didn't
not-
get that box of chocolates up one year and it
Oh
came
my
back to bite
God.
you
Yeah.
decades later.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's some crazy
Well, I
reality.
won't-
It's just,
I
it's
won't try
crazy
it
how
today.
reality TV has just emerged and taken over. I feel like almost everything is reality. And I'll always give credit to the beginning of it. I always credit MTV.
Yeah.
absolutely.
I mean, the real
Yeah.
world.
The real world,
They
the road
started
rules,
it.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
started it.
Is there
Yeah.
any reiteration of
fun.
that today?
Are they doing
Sure.
it? Are they?
I'm not sure, but I
But
liked
probably
Real World. It was
everything,
pretty good.
coming back
Yeah.
around, I'm
Right.
sure.
Yeah.
Well,
Full
I mean, it's not
circle.
like MTV does music videos.
It was like this steady
that.
trajectory going up, and then you
Yeah.
had the Jersey Shore, and then it was
Yeah.
just like kind of
Hey,
like.
I liked Jersey
I did
Shore.
guilty,
I did too.
guilty
Detail
pleasure.
laundry?
Guilty
Yeah.
pleasure.
Come on now.
Yeah, I think that regimen still applies for many people, whether
Matt
you're in
does,
the Jersey Shore.
Matt does GTL.
I mean,
all the
clearly,
time.
look at his physique.
All the-
The man is always prepared. He's laundered. He's clean
Right.
cut.
Have you seen this? Absolute dad
Maybe.
bod, no gym, clearly not a tan, and laundry.
Oh boy.
Actually,
Sometimes.
we had to replace the washer the other day. So
You
for a
should-
while there, it wasn't gym,
Not even
tan, or
laundry.
laundry.
Wow.
Stinky Matt Williams coming into work.
And we still love you. We still love you. We sure do.
That is funny.
I tell you what, it might be a good day to get on outside today. Jared, if you could duplicate yesterday's weather and bring that today, boy, would you be getting all the chocolates to the station.
Get maybe a bonus or something.
There you go.
Maybe.
I'll check for that. Well, actually not that bad. Look at this. Just a beautiful sunrise. And there's really just not that much in the way of fog. At least not in the immediate Baton Rouge area. I'm going to show you the visibilities in just a second. First, let's talk about the temperature. Out your door, a little bit on the cool side, so you're going to want just the layer for the next couple of hours, and then it's going to heat up really quickly. 43 degrees, we should easily add about 30 on top of that, maybe even a little bit more than that. Certainly did yesterday. We got up to 72 degrees. Not bad. It was the warmer day that we were hoping for, that we were advertising. And now, even the next couple of days, it really does look like a dry weather regime. Even this chance of a shower on Thursday, it's really weaning. It really is going down. Weekend looks great. Friday through Sunday in really good shape. And then for the visibility, all right, it's showing 8 miles now, but still looking good. 8 mile there, M&M. Quarter mile Lafayette, half mile New Iberia, and 2 out in Lake Charles. So even in the areas where there is quite a bit of fog, still not quite as bad as it was yesterday. Nothing doing on satellite radar, so either it's going to be fog or it's just going to be a whole lot of sunshine, and that's going to help pump up those numbers. These numbers go up a little bit. The dew points come up slightly for tomorrow. Again, it's maybe a 20% chance, that's it. Then we get a shot of dry air behind that front, and that bodes very, very well Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Now it even looks like Monday might be on the dry side, and the GFS, which tends to be kind of the aggressor here, they're just grazing Baton Rouge with a shower. That's why I only have 20% tomorrow. That's why I think the majority of us actually will stay dry. Not only that, it was looking like we could have some wet weather Monday of next week. Even that's looking a little bit less. And then it looks like there will be a slightly better chance of a shower going out about a week from now on Fat Tuesday, on Mardi Gras next Tuesday. Meantime, over the next 7 days, obviously, whatever we get, it's going to be little, if any, in the way of any rain accumulation. Today, it's going to turn out to be a beautiful day. If it doesn't start that way, it will quickly become so with a 74-degree high. Again, the parades are looking good. South Downs, we had them on our show yesterday, rolling out 7 p.m. on Friday. So you'll need the jacket just because it's Friday night. It's nighttime. You didn't need me to tell you that. But at Spanish Town, I think you're going to be great. I don't even think you're going to need, well, you're not going to need the jacket. It's going to be in the 70s. Lots of sunshine. I would say if you're going out to Spanish Town, maybe just the sun block. The sunscreen is what you're going to need. And then there's that just a 20% cover up Monday. Right now, the best chance of rain, unfortunately, is Fat Tuesday on Mardi Gras, but it's certainly not a washout. Temperatures are looking good. Matter of fact, we got 70s all up and down what is, all in all, pretty good looking 10-day forecast. It is now 7:10. Hopefully, Tico's got some good news in traffic as well.
Well, if you headed out of Denham Springs, I do have good news. No major issues to report, but as you can see here behind me, around Range Avenue, delays are still a factor in your Wednesday morning drive. Backups are starting right before Range. You can see a lot of slow-moving traffic in that right and central lane. Far left lane, not so slow, but that's going to be pretty consistent on out towards O'Neill Lane. Here's a look around Millerville, easing up just a bit as you make your way west towards Sherwood Forest. But again, light to moderate volume on out towards the 1012. Once you get past that, we're seeing here around College Drive, those delays are starting to pick up just a little bit more as drivers make their way towards the downtown area. Right now, you're looking at about a 34-minute drive from Juban out towards the 1012. We'll be right back.
Folks, a couple things going on today we want to make sure that you know about, including this. Actually, a silver alert issued by Louisiana State Police. This is for a man, 29-year-old, out of the New Orleans area, Gentilly specifically. Could be anywhere, Liz, which is why we're showing folks this picture.
Please take a good look and go ahead and share this story on Facebook. We're told this is 29-year-old Marvin Morris Bell. He was found missing from his home right around 7 p.m. Tuesday. Hasn't been seen since. Now, troopers say that he's nonverbal. He has a medical condition that could impair his judgment. So if you see him, please be careful about approaching him or grabbing him. Just go ahead and call 911 so we can get him home to his family.
The number to dial. Want to let you know that earlier this morning we had a conversation with Superintendent of Schools in East Baton Rouge, Lamont Cole, as well as board member, talking about some future changes possibly coming to the school district, maybe aligning, consolidating, closing some schools. That's how things work. You kind of change as the circumstances change. A good conversation, though.
Certainly. If you'd like to figure out what this is all about, the community conversation, there's a timeline for all of this, and that begins actually in mid-March. So go ahead and find the story in the 9 News app. This is going to walk you through what that process is and how they want you to weigh in on this as they move forward.
Speaking of weighing in on big conversations, the library tax conversation. We've heard from the mayor, we've heard from library officials. They want to hear from you, and Matt Venezia was live this morning talking about what we've already seen and how we can be a part of it.
That third and final meeting for you to weigh in on this before council members take this to a vote is happening tomorrow, Thursday. That's happening at the Central Library on Jewer Road. We'll remind you about that tomorrow as well, but that's going to be another in-person opportunity to kind of hear from council members and city leaders about this plan.
One more thing we want to make sure that you know about. We got a Metro Council meeting today. It's a Wednesday, which they typically, it's a Wednesday, but big agenda, including some stuff, possible settlements involving things related to the Brave Cave.
Victims from the Brave Cave filing suit against the city of Baton Rouge, the Baton Rouge Police Department, and a couple former officers. So that is an item that could be introduced tonight, and also Move EBR projects are also on that agenda. A lot to follow. We'll have a crew there and let you know what comes out of it tonight.
If they want to walk from here to City Hall, it'll be a nice walk.
Boy.
It's gorgeous out there.
It
It's gonna be
is.
great out there.
You got to get your steps in, right?
Well, you got to get your steps in.
Gotta
Yeah,
get your
absolutely.
steps in.
It's
I
the
don't
Heart
have
Health
the
Month. We're
watch
trying
or
to do
anything.
it.
It is Heart
Yeah.
Health Month, so you got to do
absolutely.
that.
Little
That's right.
things we can do.
Yeah.
There you go. Do
Come
you
on.
guys have plans as the weather begins to temper? What's the first thing you got to do?
Mow the grass.
Oh, well, that's
Yeah,
right.
I've got to do that too.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
what do you wanna
I'm
do, Tiki?
excited.
I don't know.
No, we'll think.
Let it marinate, Tiki. You got
Let
it.
it marinate.
Yeah,
Let it
absolutely.
I'm going to be like Johnny. I'm going to do some
Simmer.
grounding.
Oh, wait to
Shoes,
come back and
fists
talk
with
about
your
that.
toes,
Oh,
fists-
Anchored by the performance and reliability of the Civic and Accord, Honda has once again been named the best car brand for the 4th year running by U.S. News and World Report. Come see the lineup of award-winning Hondas at Louisiana's #1 Honda dealer, Team Honda on Seagan Lane.